Oh, lovely. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to my channel and to a very exciting video. It's kind of like a two-part series. I thought I'd break it into. We're going to be talking all things bedroom redecoration / bedroom makeover on a budget. I'm very excited about this one. I hope you all are too. I hope you're all doing very well. So this time last year I actually filmed a video, well actually it's just over a year now, where I redecorated my bedroom and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a lovely space. It's a really gorgeous colour that we've got going on behind us. I love the wall art. I love the bedding. I love my bedroom. However, I have this really annoying trait where I get bored very quickly, and I know a lot of people have been feeling the same because of spending so much time at home and indoors. You kind of get a little bit, I'd say, itchy. So I was randomly having to scroll through Pinterest and I just saw this colour that I can't get out of my head. It's this beautiful kind of olivey dark forest green colour, and I thought, you know what, I want to give my room a bit of a refresh, bit of a redecorate, something new for 2021. So in this video I'm going to be going through my Pinterest boards. I'm going to be showing you some visual inspiration. I've taken some kind of key bits that I love. I've also got a very small order from H&M Home. I am doing this on a budget. If you are following along myself and Zara and our journey on getting onto the property ladder, you'll know that this isn't going to be our flat for, well, I mean, we are going to be here for another year, so that was my logic. I thought this time next year we're going to be looking at houses, going to do viewings. So I thought, you know what, we have still got a year in this place. I just thought, why not give it a go? And paint is paint. You can easily recover, redecorate, paint it white, which you've got to do anyway when we leave. So I thought, why not? There's nothing better to do because we're still in lockdown. So yeah, like I said, the redecoration will be coming very soon. I'm literally just waiting on some paint samples. But what I thought would be a really good idea is just to, if you are new to the channel, give you a bit of a room tour of what my bedroom currently looks like and some things that are going to change, some things that are staying the same, just so you can get a better visual representation before we get into the Pinterest boards and mood boards. So you guys are pretty familiar with my bedroom as it currently is. This is a multifunctional room. I'm just going to come in and close the door. So as you walk in, my desk and work and office area is on the left, and then we have a big window which lets in some lovely light. I'm actually south facing, so I get the afternoon evening light. And then this is the bed, wall, bedside table with chair, and then we've got my dresser or drawers, a huge wardrobe, and then this is my little clothing reel with bits and bobs for photo shoots and that kind of thing, and my laundry bag. And then that's the door. So like I say, I absolutely love this colour, don't get me wrong. This is Vents. I want to say the colour is called Vents from B&Q's own brand Good Home Paint. Now, it's really good, really affordable, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It does mark slightly easy, so I'll link it down below if it's still available. Like I say, it was a year ago when I did it. However, with this room actually not getting natural daylight that much, I feel like it's slightly dark, and I love it, don't get me wrong. With the contrast of the white bedding, it doesn't feel too dark at all. So I did recently sell my bedside table on Facebook Marketplace, and I've ordered some new bedside tables, so they will be coming very soon. Obviously I didn't want to put them up because I'm going to be painting, so I just thought I'd leave them in the boxes, hence why there's no bedside table here. And then on this side, this unit is from Maison du Monde. This is going to go under my desk area, so it's just going to slide under there, and then I'm going to move my waste paper basket to the side. Desk area is pretty much going to stay the same. Do excuse my little coffee, I've just made one. I use this every single day, it doesn't need a change. I've just recently gave it a refresh, and yeah, I love it. I'm really happy with it. The main thing that is going to change in the room is the colour of the wall. I'm going to go through the colour in just a second, but yeah, we're going to be changing the artwork. That piece of artwork is going to go. We're going to reuse the frame. The bedding is going to stay the same, but we're going to change things like the cushions, the throws, like I say, 2 new bedside tables, and that should be good. Obviously we are renting, so we can't change things like light fittings. I wish we could, but all that we're going to be doing is the paint. So whenever I'm thinking of a room redeco, I obviously have a taste, and I know things that I do like, colours I like, patterns, textures, that kind of thing, but I love finding inspiration from other creators, YouTubers, Pinterest people. Anyway, I had a look on Pinterest and I regularly create boards on there. I don't really publish anything, I just use it to pin things. So I've got a bedroom pin board, which is very green heavy, as you can see. So I thought I'd just quickly show you some inspiration that I've kind of drawn from those colours, textures and tones that I really want to implement in my bedroom. So the first one I looked at, and I really like this idea, is between like a half, I'd say a 3/4 dado slash corn. The green is not the perfect green that I had in mind. However, it's still a really lovely kind of, I'd say warm of a warm green. It's a little bit higher than what I plan on doing. So what I'm actually planning on doing is doing a half green wall. So ideally I'd do it with dado rail, and however, I can't. This is another perfect example where it's half kind of painted on. I'm not so in love with how rough they've been. I like the idea of it being a little bit neater than that. I guess that's the vibe that they've gone for. But what I really did love about this room is the kind of muted grey, almost like a greeny grey colour, with the overlap of the prints on the wall. The two prints is something I really want to do. So I drew a lot of inspiration from that one. I love the deep colour of this green as well, with the contrasting of the tans and the woods and the white. I think it really, really complements the room. So that again was something I drew inspiration from. This I thought was just incredible. Now, obviously we can't do anything structural to our rooms, so we can't put things like panels up. And again, this property is built in the 1930s and it's a gorgeous flat. However, this is something I really want to do when we move to our own home, that we can, you know, do more structural things too. But I love the green and I love the contrast of the rust and the orange, which you're going to see in this little box that I've got from H&M Home. So with the mood board as well, I'll leave that on screen. But what we're going to be doing is kind of like some neutrals, some greens. We're going to obviously have the contrast of the white bedding, keeping the bed frame. We've got the beautiful mid-century side tables. Those are from JYSK, which is a really cool Scandinavian brand if you've never heard of them before. Our coffee table and our rug is from JYSK, and it is just a gorgeous Danish brand. Like I say, I'll link them down below. They were, I think, £45 per table, which is the cheapest I found them. I don't know if they're great, I haven't made them yet. However, those are going to be my side tables, so you can kind of get the vibe. It's going to be mid-century modern with a green hint, half dado rail without the dado, so I'm just going to use frog tape. That's the vibe we're going for. I'm also going to film a little flat tour again. I have filmed the full flat tour, so if you did miss that, I'll link that up in the top corner. But I'm going to do it with a bit of a twist on some renter-friendly things that you can do to your flat if you are renting, obviously give or take with landlord's permission, to really give your space a bit of character and personality, opposed to just having white or magnolia walls. So keep your eye out for that. If you want to see that, do let me know. This then brings me on to a very exciting delivery that I've had come through from H&M Home. Now, I haven't spoke about paint colours just yet because I'm still finalising those, but I'm going to be working with a brand called Lick. Now, Lick are a really cool paint brand. They are a slightly premium price point, however, the quality is fantastic. They have a great range of colours, and I'm just waiting on my paint samples to arrive. They have self-adhesive paint samples, and some ones I've gone for are like an olivey green, quite similar to what I've showed you. So that's why I haven't spoken paint, but do bear in mind that what's in this H&M box is kind of like the accessories to finalise the room. Now, I had a bit of a disaster when I placed my H&M Home order. Obviously behind me I have one cushion and two cushions. These potentially might change. I've got these as an option, and I stupidly only ordered one cushion cover. These must have been really popular because when I went and realised that I've only had one delivered, I went to order a second one and they were out of stock, and they're still out of stock. So I've ordered two more in a different variety of colour and texture. So let me know your thoughts. This was the original cushion cover. So this was, I think it was £8.99. It's a really lovely kind of linen style brown cushion cover. Now these are, I think 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters, and it is in the H&M organic linen material, so it's really nice and lightweight, good for the skin if you rest on it. So this was the original one, which I do really like. However, like I say, they're still out of stock. So these are the ones that I ordered instead. So they are very similar in colours. You can kind of see they pick up. This one's, I'd say, got more of like a yellowy golden undertone, whereas this is more brown. Obviously contrasting with the blue, it works, but imagine with the white on the top and green underneath. I feel like we're onto something. So these again are the 50 by 50 cushion covers in the same material as the ones I currently have on my bed, but like they're like a faux suede velvet style, more like a brown, I would say. So I think I'm gonna go for these and either keep this one or maybe send it back. So yeah, I ordered two of those. These were $6.99, so cheaper. And a really great thing about if you order on the H&M app, I don't know if this is worldwide, but in the UK, if you have the app and you are a member, you get free delivery, which is great. So yeah, these were $6.99. In keeping with the kind of neutral theme, but then also with pops of colour, I ordered this to replace the grey blanket that's been on my bed for years now. Don't worry, this isn't gonna go anywhere. I bought it in Seville, but this I thought is a really nice touch. This is 130 centimeters by 170 centimeters. This gorgeous mustard yellow, really bright yellow throw. I just think this is really lovely. It contrasts quite nice and it's very similar to the mustard behind me. But I think with the green and then also mixed with this cushion covers, it might not look like it's gonna work, and I'm still not 100% convinced. I am a little bit colorblind, so this is either gonna look lovely or a disaster, but I think these kind of tones with the green should work. And like I say, if it doesn't, I can return these items, so it's absolutely fine. But yeah, I think this was $17.99, I wanna say. I'll link it down below if it's still in stock. But I just thought that was really lovely. Now the last item I absolutely love. Again, this has gone out of stock. I think I hit H&M Home at the right time, but do also bear in mind that they regularly update their stock. So I'll link this down below. However, when I last checked, it was still unavailable online. It's this beautiful face vase. Now, I think you could definitely DIY this if you were talented and artistic. However, I'm not talented or artistic, so I got this. This was, I think this was $11.99, but it's like almost like a taupe oatmeal style cream vase. Quite a large size vase. It doesn't have the dimensions on here, but it's got a really like cool minimalist face on it. I have saw these on places like Etsy and other places like that. They're a little bit more expensive than the H&M Home one, but I absolutely love this. So I'm gonna pop this on the bedside table. I think contrasting with the green behind, you get the kind of vibes that we're going for, like the browns, the greens, the neutrals, and then the pops of color. So that's my logic anyway. So that's what we're going to be doing. I think Zara's quite tempted to do her bedroom as well. I think just with a bit of paint, you can really achieve great results. So let me know what you think about the upcoming makeover, and if you've got any tips or suggestions. I'm very excited. The one thing I am slightly nervous about is doing the half painted wall. I don't know if it's going to look great. A lot of thought process is going into maybe just doing the chimney breast behind me opposed to the whole wall, but I think doing a horizontal wall, colour in one half green, one half white, will really make the room look longer. In theory, it might look dreadful. So that's everything that I'm gonna plan on doing to this room. I'm very excited to get stuck into it. I'm literally just waiting for the paint samples to arrive, finalising the colour, and then we're gonna be getting involved. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. Of course, expect a bedroom makeover video coming very soon. But if you have enjoyed it, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment on your thoughts, and if you're also planning your own little makeover too, I'd love to know what you've got planned for the year. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you could click subscribe, it would help me out a ton. And I'll catch you all very soon in the makeover video coming, hopefully, in the not too distant future. Bye for now.